Thank you and welcome to my channel, Simply Your World, where we discuss past and present events that will affect you if they haven't already. I find it funny that millions of men and women claim not to be able to find a suitable partner of the opposite sex. But at the same time, everybody's looking for the same thing or spewing the same rhetoric, looking for someone to match their energy and to match their worth. But for as long as I can remember, at least, it's always been the same rhetoric or another rhetoric floating around that opposites truly attract. So where does the rhetoric come from? Match my energy, and maybe that's the complete issue for a lot of people. It's looking for someone to match their energy too closely, right? There's a saying that goes, the greatest gift you can give someone is unconditional love and acceptance. And that's what this video is about tonight, pretty much. Unconditional love and acceptance. Before we get into this, ask yourself a question. Could you date someone completely different than you? All the way on the other end of the spectrum than you? Maybe that's where your happiness lies. And maybe that's why a lot of people can't find love and happiness, because they're looking for that energy to match too closely. Watch this video and maybe you'll see exactly what I mean.
I had a jaw and my tongue blocks my airway from their mouth. It's hard for me to chew and breathe on my own. Kids would start picking on me. They would call me names like frog or alien. I was camping and started dancing, and it helped me escape from all the negativity.
Okay,
when I went viral on TikTok,
dancing like that, somebody gonna say, somebody gonna holler.
Negative comments got me really hard.
Believe that.
You would be very emotional.
This right here is my airway. I had a jaw and my tongue blocks my airway from their mouth. So having the trait helps it support me breathing a lot more better. I need to be careful how I clean it. I usually clean it like once a week. Treacher-Collins syndrome is a genetic condition that I was born with. It's a bone feature where I was born without no jaw, no ears. I had a hearing aid because I don't have ears, obviously. It's hard for me to chew and breathe on my own. There's certain things I can't do, like swim in water or chew proper food. I have to be careful what I eat or else I will choke.
What were your earliest memories of realizing you were different to other children?
I would have to say first or second grade. I remember being looked at so many times. Like I would get stared at, laughed at, pointed at. I remember being around 7s. Kids would start picking on me. They would call me names like frog or alien or all these hurtful names. I didn't want to go to school because I was kind of like, I want to feel sad, My parents told me we need to talk, and they explained like this is why people are doing this to you, because you're born different. Perfect.
I was sitting there thinking about, man, it's a lot of people with a lot of money, and all the things that you think you would want, and it's very, very miserable. And then you find people like this who are not what you would call normal, and is way happier than the happiest king you could even imagine. You know what I mean? So happiness does not lie in, the things that you may think or the places you think they lie. Sometimes you have to turn over that other rock. Sometimes you got to go left rather than go right sometimes to find, that true calling or that true destination or that true destiny. I hope that makes sense, but let's keep going.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Want some coffee?
Yes, please. My dating life, I never dated anybody like an actual relationship. I remember being so scared. We met in August
Back in 2022?
2022, yeah. At first I was very insecure of dating because I never knew what to expect.
I've never dated anybody with this condition, which made me more interested about what the condition is, because I never knew what it was. But I wasn't nervous about it only because how you look doesn't really bother me at all. I've always told you this. You never judge a book by its cover until you actually read the book.
And real quick, that's why all these wars going around the world, and they say something like, all it takes is love. And you be like, man, it sounds stupid to some people who don't understand what love is. And I think that's pretty much what the campaign and the agenda has been for a long time, man, is to destroy love and to take love out of the equation. People that are completely different than you, if you can just take your time out to understand, not necessarily date, just understand, have a conversation, don't stare, you know what I mean? And see where you have common ground, where you don't. And, and you'll find that you may find a really, really good friend, a lifelong friend, because also, again, it's always been said that when you meet people, you meet them for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And we all got this way of just walking past each other, in public, and only talking to the people who may have on the same color or, same tattoo, or just something that makes you talk to this individual person, but not open up to the rest. I know you can't talk to everybody. Don't think I'm an idiot in that way. I know you can't speak to everybody, but we can talk to somebody. And I think you know exactly what I mean when you passing in Walmart and all Target and all these other places and everybody walking like zombies. Just take your time out, open your mouth, express yourself a little bit. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? And you never know, man. You might find a lifelong friend just off of a hello. I mean, if you've experienced that before, leave a comment. Let me know if you have or not. Or if I'm tripping. I don't think I'm tripping, but let me know if I am.
I love you.
I love you too.
The relationship that I have now, it makes me feel good. I don't feel like I have a condition. I don't feel like I'm any different. I don't feel any less of a human. I don't feel I just feel good around him. And I never met a guy like that, ever.
Hey,
I'm gonna kill
turn
her. I
up
gotta
on
get
him
her
then.
recording every time she dancing because she's so good with it. You know what I'm saying?
When did you first discover you had a talent for dancing?
Turn up.
I was 10 and my dad noticed I was like moving my body around. He's like, yeah, what are you doing? I said, oh, I like the music, My dad was smiling. You know how to dance. So I'm like, okay. Dancing makes me feel stress relief. It helps me get my mind off of things. Dancing is my way of letting things go and letting things out of my system instead of, screaming, punching walls.
When I see Kayla dancing, how do I feel about that? I feel like she's living her best life.
I started posting on TikTok on August of 2023. My boyfriend
Not at
actually
all.
is the one that told me to like
Move though on
post
everything.
like, hey, you should show off your talent. Like, imagine how many people you would uplift with your condition or like disability in general. And I sat there like, I don't know, like I was kind of scared because of the hate.
can imagine.
There's a lot
I
of
can
hate
imagine.
comments in the world right now. I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it. Why not? I never thought my videos were going to be viral. It was unexpected and it's just crazy. This dance that it was going viral for a while. So I did the dance. It went viral overnight. It hit 11.5 million.
Can I get 11.5 million views on this video? Can you like, share, subscribe, and 11.5? Can I get half of that? Can I get a quarter of that? I'm grateful. I promise you, I'm grateful. I promise.
Views, but yeah. Overnight, everybody was commenting like, girl, you could get, like, I think they were more shocked that people with condition like me can do something like that. And I
She
saw
was
all
grooving
the
though,
nice
for real.
comments. I saw all the negative comments. I was like, okay. At first, negative comments got me really, really hard.
I remember at first you would be very emotional. And that's understandable. Who's not emotional? Everybody is. And she would ask me that, why are they talking to me like this?
What filter is this? They're assuming that my disability or my face is a filter, which I'm like, okay, you're trying to act slow or dumb, or how did this happen to a person? And I'm like, dang, some of y'all ain't smart, or you're just trying to be funny, and it's not funny. It's
Now right there with that comment right there, maybe they're not trying to be funny. Maybe they're truly asking, playing devil's advocate a bit, how does this happen to a person? Maybe they don't know the condition. Maybe they think you went through an accident. Maybe they don't know that you were born like this. So maybe that's where you had an opportunity to have like a teaching moment to the public or society, created a video like you're doing now. Maybe she's done it in the past. I don't know. But create a video and just talk about what Treacher-Collins syndrome is, and then post that question in the corner, or different questions that you may seem that are searching questions. You know what I mean? So that would be my resolution to that. I don't. It don't seem like that people were, and that at least that comment could have been mean. Kind of could have took that either way. Let me know how you feel about that.
The next one is a frog emoji. I'm like, okay, like, Reddit, it's literally the same comments every single day or every time I post. So
Well, you really shouldn't even worry about it though.
Anymore.
That should be more of your inspiration, I would say.
Where they feel probably miserable themselves and have nothing against really hurt, and if they do, they need help. We kind of like
shrug it,
look at it like, okay, you want to be negative? Okay, is there anything better you can do with your life besides being negative?
On my mom.
I sometimes look at it as a boost to like, okay, since you want to be that negative, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You're boosting me as to be a
And
better
that's what you're
person.
supposed to
If you
do.
can make a negative to a positive, then
That's what you're
what can
supposed
break
to
you? It's kind of like hate me
Keep
some
it
more.
moving
You
on.
making me happier than ever.
Yeah, basically, yeah. People assume that he's with me for my money, or he's only with me because he feels bad for me.
Not understanding that a lot of the times it's not about looks. When people say, oh, he's just doing it for the money, you don't know that. You don't.
And it's not true.
And it's not true. I make my money, she makes her money, we stick together. As long as you can be truthful and stick by my side and be yourself, that's all I need.
I'm with him because I feel safe with him. I feel safe, I feel myself. I don't have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not as well.
I mean, that's the key.
Looking back, my confidence
That smile was genuine.
Now it's
I would say that smile was genuine. You know what I mean? I truly don't believe that he don't know fuck shit when it comes to like trying to get over on her. I know that, there's a lot of con men and con women out here, but this don't feel like a con at all. This feels genuine. To me, this feels like he is truly in love with her. They met on a whim and things went into the future. You know what I mean? Just off a conversation, maybe off of just a hello, or just the simple curiosity of the situation drew him closer. You know what I mean? Some people are adventurous, and some people are adventurous in different ways. And this was definitely adventurous for him, I would say, for anybody else, because when you meet somebody like this, the first thing you think is like, whoa, you have all these different names or whatever the case is. But once you reach your manhood, once you reach your womanhood and you're out of your adolescent stages, then your mind starts to open up to more questions. You know what I mean? And yeah, you want to know. And you people might want to call it nosy or whatever, but I think somebody like her would appreciate you being nosy and coming up asking, hey, I got a question. Instead of me staring, how did this happen to you? In the same way he, well, it didn't nothing happen. I was born this way. Oh, then you go back and forth on the dialogue, and next thing you know, you got a best friend. You know what I mean? So let's just keep going.
It's more like, I would say like an 8. I'm not going to say a 10 because I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect. I'm not. I'm a human being. I have emotions. I have feelings. I have bad days, which is normal. Everyone has bad days. I feel so bad for people not feeling confident.
But she done jumped out here on y'all ass, didn't she?
Hey, your confidence, how you're so confident. I wish I had that. I wish I had that. And I always tell them, you need to build it. What I hope what people learn from this story is never to give up on yourself. Never give up on your passion, your dreams, your goals, your life goals.
Love.
My visions and my goals for the future are just keep going, push hard. I will never stop doing what I think they got a genuine relationship. It's just me being me being myself, surrounded by love, positivity. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. What's gonna come after? What's gonna come up for you next? I have a message for the people that are trying to bring me down. You can keep trying. I'm in my own place. I'm living life, doing what I gotta do. You're worried about what I do. If you're worried about what I do, keep watching me.